we got some huge build 42 news. Zoom in a little bit. Guess my camera's fine where it's at. Maybe we move it up a little bit. Yeah, let's do it right there. But the main thing, the biggest feature of this build, right here, introducing Ragdoll physics. That's going to be crazy. Currently enabled for vehicle collisions and gunplay, so zombies will no longer just like act normally when you hit them. They will actually have effects, you know, not their normal animations. They'll be like fumbling around, stumbling, rolling around on the ground, stuff like that. Melee ragdolls are planned but not implemented yet, so we'll have to wait a little bit further on that. Also, before we get too far in here, multiplayer isn't available yet either, so everybody wondering that, go ahead and get that out of the way. Multiplayer is not yet here. There's also some biome improvements. Added sandbanks and areas of clay when close to water on the map. Oh, okay, so like a new kind of biome, I guess. You know, some variations to the texture of the land. Blending is more advanced now, so floors, and I guess terrain objects as well will blend better. Extended placement menu changes, sort items by name. Fix displaying only one item with the same name. See, the whole extended placement, I haven't even really played around with too much personally. I tried it out and I was like, I don't really like this. But I also haven't put many things on shelves either, so. Also haven't played much about 42 inch. I need to. Added generator tile range and generator vertical power sandbox options. Default are 20 tile range and 3 vertical power. Okay. That's crazy that the generators can only go up to 3 floors. I don't think I ever knew that. Added container outlines for corpses. The grab context menu now shows multiple corpses. Okay. Added options to wash context menu to wash all containers, all weapons, and all others. I guess more quality of life stuff. Added jar of roe recipe. I don't even know what roe is. What is a roe? Here. A jar of roe. Okay, so it's like a caviar. Some fishy stuff. Okay. Some more changes on hunting, so that's all obviously cool. Shooting an animal will now make it flee instead of dropping dead instantly. Okay. I wonder if this will change depending on what you shoot it with. Like, I guess a hunting rifle might instantly kill it, but then a pistol, you might actually just run away. There will be a blood trail, and then it will go to the... Okay. So it's like actual hunting. You shoot the animal, it doesn't necessarily drop right there. It runs away, then it dies. Okay. I thought you'd have to like shoot them multiple times. No. Okay. Change how animals become domesticated. Before, when animal is put in a designated zone, now it becomes domesticated when picked up. This is to avoid making a zone too quickly capture rats and mice. Ugh. Added external disabled options for time. Okay, so you can take off the day-night cycle now in the climate and fog. That's actually... a game of only fog. That would be interesting. Only night, and fog. Okay, I might have to try that. World items are highlighted when selected in grab context menu. Added new pants skinny body locations to separate baggy and skinny trouser items. So I guess just more quality of life improvement stuff through here. Added by barbed wire fence icon. Vehicles are now considered visible to the player if any square overlapped by the vehicle is... Okay. Yeah, there were some like buggy issues with vehicles not being visible. I did notice that. Parking lots were very empty until you went fully around the corner and then everything would actually pop. Blocked door and locked door sounds now play when player attempts to pathfind through a blocked or locked door. Firearms that spawn as clutter will have their ammunition's magazine status removed. Weapons and other items, conditions that matter or have sharpness values will have those values randomized. Eating food and eating utensils such as spoon, fork, or spork would change the eating animation. The timed action code will source the player's inventory. Okay, so utensils and stuff now make it faster to eat. Okay, and it will automatically use that if it's in your inventory or nearby, I'm guessing. Okay, we get some clarification. Anybody know that if it's like all spoon, forks, and spoon, does it make your animation speed increase? Like that's what this says, right? Eating animations, speed, benefit. I'm guessing. Y'all even see that? Eating animation. There we go. That right there. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. Start off with the blacksmithing. Added missing craft recipe for carpentry chisel. Added craft recipe to forge a wrench. Several metal armor items can now be smelted for steel. Player can now craft copper, gold, and silver hurricane lanterns. Okay, okay. And then several blade blacksmithing crafts will accept blades of an appropriate size and tier. Recipe okay, new magazines. Okay. New sewing pattern. Some research definitions for tailoring progression. So I guess just more tailoring stuff. I haven't really been too into tailoring. Have y'all? Carving bone, wood dice. Okay. I've been a bit of a dice collector here recently. Carve wooden cutting boards from a plank. Okay, so just a bunch more crafting recipes through there. Added tailor profession, new profession. Added cap gun, pistols, and rifles, and their ammunition. Okay. They use a 38 special revolver sound effects as placeholders. WW. Added zombie outfit for Wild West Town law enforcement. Let's go. Zombies in the Wild West Town and have cap guns on them. Snow globes are now for specific locations. Emoticon whistles are now visible when blown. Snow now fills rain collectors, big W. Gasoline will evaporate much more slowly. I didn't know gasoline evaporated at all, to be honest. Adjusted some fundamental blacksmith crafts to accommodate 4 scenarios. So that's if you're living off the land. I'm not really that kind of a player. Much more bug fixes. Foraging, here we go. Always more stuff to foraging in all these updates. Improve the loot table once again. Added processing of item and category valid months. So there's certain months where things can be valid. I guess those are like berries and stuff like that. Recategorize forged trash and junk items and matched roles for all junk and trash. Just more quality of life stuff for foraging and just to make it better in general. Ooh, player craft history. So you can just like instantly see what you've recently crafted. That'll be useful. Fluid indicator to containers. W. Display corpse icons and grab context menu. Display item icons and vehicle instant part menu. Display icon. Okay, more quality of life stuff with displaying icons. More sounds. Always love the new sounds. They're so immersive. Every time I play the game, it just gets so much better. And now here's all the bugs. I will slowly scroll through this if you wanna. God damn. They always fix so much stuff. Alright, let's see what the community has to say right here. Multiplayer. Obviously, everybody wants multiplayer. Ragdolls, W update, that's my opinion. Said in Thursday 2 years ago that it would be an option to customize the brightness of the new view cone. You can't trust them. You can't trust them too much.